Comfortable cross-legged position. And allow yourself to move left to right, find center. And then we're going to bring our hands to the heart space. So one hand on the heart, the other hand on top. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Close down the eyes. It feels safe to do so. I want you to breathe into your hands. Finding the space in your rib cage. Feeling the rise and the fall of your heart space. And from here, allowing love, allowing that compassion, that love for healing, that love for connection, that love for love to move through your hands into your heart. So sending love into your heart, into the back of the heart, into the cells of the body. And at the same time, with every inhale, you're receiving that love. You're really breathing that in, allowing it to flood the whole system. And for the practice this evening, we're going to allow our heart's intention to move through our body. So maybe there's a word that comes up, maybe there's a clear intention, clear loving intention that you have, or maybe it's just your heart speaking through your body directly with no words. And when you feel ready, we're going to gently move left to right. So as you turn to, I'm going to mirror you, as you turn to the right, you move both hands on the outside of your knee. As you turn to the left, move both hands on the outside. And start slow, and then you can twist a little bit more. Maybe bringing one arm all the way around your back. Just feeling that fluid, compassionate movement through the spine, rinsing it out left to right. And then the next time you move towards the left, your right hand is across, your left hand is behind. And instead of twisting from the center, today we're going to round and arch in our twist. And start really gently. Just allow the spine and your loving intention to move through. If there's a spot that feels like it needs a little bit more love, you can stay there and breathe. For 3, 4, 2, 1. So the left hand is on the right knee. So the right hand's on the left knee. The left hand comes up and over, so you're crossing over your arms. Roll belly to spine, chin to chest. Soften the heart into the body. Bowing down the head to the heart. For 3, 2, 1. Now let's twist to the right. So the left hand's on the outside of the knee, the right arm is behind. Do a gentle twist first, but then just soften in by rounding and arching and exploring all the edges of this twist from the perspective of the heart. Arching and rounding, opening and closing. Again, if there's any spaces that need a little bit more attention, you can stay there, breathe there, and release. Right hand up and over, chin to chest, bowing head into the wisdom of the heart. For 3, 2, 1, gently release. Hands by the hips, fingertips face forward. And just press into your hands as you roll the shins forward and lift the hips. And then from here, reverse tabletop. So hips down, plant the feet, and lift through the hips. One long line across the top of the body. Exhaling your hips towards your ankles. And we'll take the left leg long and the right foot into the left thigh. Forward fold over this left leg. You're up in your fingertips, sliding your heart left to right, energetically moving your heart towards your toes for 3, for 2, 1. As you come up, cross this right foot, figure 4 across the left thigh. Flex the right foot. Bring your fingertips underneath the hips and bend through the left knee. Lifting up into single leg reverse tabletop. Straighten the right leg to the sky. Inhale, exhale, hips sink towards the heels, and then back up. 2 more. For 3, and 2. 1, we're bending that right foot back on the thigh, sinking the hips down. Bend through the elbows, lift the chest. The hips are on the ground, the chest is lifted. And then we're going to move the knees left to right. If you want, you can slide the left foot out a little bit more. And then you're coming to the inside and the outside of the left foot. Noticing the twisting through the spine, the lifting of the chest for 3, 2, 1, reverse tabletop. And then we'll slide into the other side, hips to heels. Right leg long, left foot into the right thigh. Forward fold on your fingertips. Having a play here. What does compassionate movement look like and feel like in your body? For 3, for 2, 1. Left foot on top of right thigh. Flex the left foot. Fingertips face forward. Hands underneath the hips. Bend your right knee. Reverse tabletop. Hips are even with knees and shoulder. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hips by your heels. Inhale, left foot to the sky. 2 more. Lower your hips, bend your left foot on top, and continue to open through the heart, bend through the elbows, breathe into that left hip, and slide that left foot out a little bit, and then tick-tock left to right, coming to the inside and the outside of the right foot. Keeping that figure 4 shape for 3, for 2, 1, reverse tabletop, last time. And as we come forward this time, legs move wide. Fingertips on the inside and swaying left to right on the inside of your wide leg forward fold. Just exploring here, softening through the head, softening through the back of the heart. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet together, reverse plank. Dig your heels in, press your hands to the ground, lift your hips. Point your toes, lift through the chest. And as you lower your hips down, bend your knees. Let's roll into kneeling shape. Hips to heels, knees together, hands on the thighs. So we're feeling into the heart and the back of the heart between the shoulder blades. So as we arch, we're going to open through the arms. And as we round, give yourself a big hug. Don't be shy to put your hands on your shoulders and really hold and cup through your shoulder blades. And then inhale, open. Exhale, maybe changing which arm is on top. Softening the shoulders down away from the ears and really feeling that hug. Continue in your own time, opening and closing. Putting your hands lovingly on your body, feeling held, feeling hugged, but also sending love into your system. The body's so resilient, the body's so strong, and compassion can really give ourselves a bit more energy when we need it. Next time the hands are in a hug or a hold, keep it there. And then we're going to slide the hands back onto the heart. So one hand above the other, holding your heart space. And feeling into your heartbeat, physically feeling that beating, all of that beautiful energy that your body does, circulating, the blood circulating, the oxygen, keeping us alive, keeping us healthy, keeping a healthy immune system. It's really thanking this beautiful, loving heart. And then from here, take the wrists and cross them over, elbows bend. And then as you bend through the elbows, arch through the back, press the hands into each other as you lean back, finding an even bigger open through the heart and the chest. And as you roll out through the wrists, body forward, hands back. We'll try that one more time. Hands back to the heart, drop in, feel in. See if you can find and connect to the heartbeat. Feel the heartbeat in your hands and feel the hands sending love into the heartbeat. And then cross the ankles, the wrists over, bend through the elbows, arch through the back, send your heart out, open, expanding into the world. And then roll the wrists forward, body forward, hands back. This time, move your hands forward, finding into a child's pose with the knees together. And then we're looking forward and rounding as we come into a kneeling plank. And then we're going to bend the elbows and do a push-up here. So just halfway down, chaturanga push-up. And then round yourself back, hips to heels. So continue to move through these two places. Rounding and shining the back of the heart to the ceiling. Exhaling, surrendering the heart down. And then rounding as you roll back to rest. And feeling between the times where you need to protect yourself, when you need to hold your heart dearly, and there's times where you want to shine it out and shine it to the world. And allowing yourself to be where you need to be. And the next time you're in that tabletop shape, let's bring the knees wide, heels of the hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then bring the right leg to the right with the right toes facing forward. Tuck the left toes, and we're moving forward and back, hips to heels, seeing how that feels in the right leg. And you can continue to do that, or you can add in the push-up. Up to you. Next time we roll forward, let's take the right foot and turn it to the top right-hand corner of the mat. So you're out on a 45 degrees, and then just bending into the right knee and back. Just getting into the right hip, that's it. And you can just go forward and back like you're doing, or you can start to circle. It's up to you. Whatever movement feels like kind, compassionate, loving movement through breath and through body. From here, right shin across the mat, right toes to the left, and the top of the foot to the ground, so your shin comes across the mat. So it's sort of like a figure four shape like we've been doing. You got it. And then pressing into the shin, hands come high, cross it over, elbows bend, and then body forward, hands to the earth. Cross that right shin on top of the left. Bring your feet wide, so knees tucked right in behind the other knee, and send the hips back. Maybe you're staying still, or maybe you're moving around. Looking to the top of the mat. Sending that right foot through, low lunge. Straight away, I tuck my back toes and start to arch and round here. As you arch, maybe you bend deeper through the top knee, the right knee. As you round, maybe you take the hips back a little, tuck the tailbone and bring belly to spine and chin to chest. It's your version of heart expansion and contraction. And the next time the hands are at the heart, hold it there and then slide the palms to feel and notice, tapping in to that heartbeat, to that heart magnetism. Cross the wrists over, bring the hands up and over, elbows bent, chest lifts. And as you roll the wrists forward, hands back, body forward, straighten the right leg. So the fingertips are on the ground, my right toes are lifted, and we're bringing the chest energetically towards the toes. So your heart towards the tip of your right toes. For 3, 2, 1. Bending the right knee, bringing the left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky. We're twisting towards the right. We're going to continue this twist. Bring your right hand to your left heel, left hand to the sky. So still face the right as you bring the left hand up and over. Now let's spin it to the left. So bringing the body, the hands to the left and sliding this left shin underneath you. So you're sitting on the top of your heel, hands to heart. So this side crouch pose. So 3, 2, 1. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your left hand down, sliding to your tabletop, moving cat-cow. Paying attention to your upper back and the movements of your upper back. For 3, allowing the breath through the spine to guide you. For 2, 1. Let's look to the left and bring our left leg out. Left heel down, left toes face forward. Tuck the right toes and begin to move forward and back with the hips. And if you want to add the push-up, you can. Just bend the elbows halfway, just working into the upper back, keeping the elbows alongside the body. Feeling that strength through your back muscles. And then from here, left toes out to the left corner of the mat, so it's pointing to the left. And you bend into that left side. It's almost like a 45-degree angle out to the left. And you can move forward and back like on a track, or you can begin to circle. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Let's take this left shin across the mat, figure 4. Staying here or coming high, pressing the shins into the earth. Wrists cross over, open up. And then roll out the wrists to bring the hands back down when you're ready. Crossing the left knee over the right so there's no space. Spread the feet, sink the hips back. Well done. Soften through the shoulders, soften through your back muscles. When you're ready, look between the fingertips. Send the left foot there to low lunge. Come on up, tuck the back toes, opening and closing through the arms in your own breath. Really feeling that hold, feeling that hug, feeling those fingertips really holding the body. Curving around itself, sending that energy, that love, that awareness back in towards the body. Loving and thanking yourself. From here, next time you're in a hug, slide the hands to the heart. Drop in to feel that heartbeat, then cross the ankles, the wrists. Elbows bend, chest lifts. And turn out the wrists, body forward, hands back, left leg straightens, left toes to the sky. Left fingertips can come to the ground. And energetically send the love from your heart towards your toes. Feeling the length of the spine. Feeling the reach of that beautiful spine of yours for 3. For 2. 1. Right hand slides forward, left hand to the sky. You're twisting towards the left. And then with a tucked back toe, left hand reaches towards the heel, right hand to the sky. So twisting towards the left, right hands all the way up. Beautiful. Now let's spin it to the right. Right shin spins underneath us. Sitting on the heel, hands to heart center. Straight away tapping in, feeling into self. And then the right hand comes to the top of the mat, coming into tabletop. Let's do a flow through from the knees. Chest and chin come down. Feeling the heart connect to earth. Feeling that magnetism, and then hips down, roll the shoulders back. Child's pose. And whenever you're ready, you come up to downward facing dog. There's no rush. Lifting the hips, pedaling through the knees. Micro bending through the elbows so you can sink the chest down towards the earth. Right leg lifts to the sky. Right knee, right elbow, and back to 3-legged dog. Switch legs, left leg to the sky. Left knee, left elbow, and back to 3-legged dog. Okay, right leg lifts again. This time, right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. Bend the right knee, sink the hips, lift the heart. Exhale back to 3-legged dog. Switching legs, left leg up. Left foot on the outside of the left hand, sink the hips, raise the heart. Back to 3-legged dog. And left leg down. Beautiful. Okay, from here, right leg lifts, right foot on the outside of the right hand, sink the hips, lift the heart. And this time, raise the right hand. Circle through the wrists, and we're going to kick the left leg through. So the left foot is facing out to the left, the right foot, the right knee is facing out to the right. The left leg shoots through, and the right arm lifts, and then back the way it came. Right hand down, right leg to the sky. Oh man, my left and rights today. Okay, try the other side. Left leg lifts. Left foot on the outside of the left hand. Stay there. Left hand to the sky. Roll the wrist. Now make sure you look the left foot, the left knee is facing out to the left. And when you're ready, kick the right leg through. And then back the way it came. Left hand down, back to your 3-legged dog. That's it. From here, right leg lifts, right knee to the heart and hover, rounding through the upper back, pushing your shoulder blades away, clawing through the mat, feeling the strength of your upper back, and then step this right foot through. Left knee bends. We're coming up to crescent lunge, but my back knee is bent so that we can play with opening and closing through the arms a couple times. I like to bend my back knee as I hug myself, and then straighten it as I open the love up to the world. Next time your hands are in a hug, slide it to your heart. Drop into your heartbeat. Notice if it's moving any faster. Wrists cross. Elbows bend. Find that open-heartedness as you roll body forward, hands back. From here, left hand comes high as you look towards the right. Left knee bends. You're twisting towards that right side. Beautiful. Spin everything to the left. Toes, hands, hips, everything. Left knee bends. Right leg straight. Skandasana with the right toes to the sky. Maybe hand to heart or maybe hand to the sky. Now we're going to come to warrior 2. So make sure the right toes are facing forward. The right knee is over the right toes. So we bend this right knee. My back toes want to flip around to face the front as it straightens to come to a safe warrior two. Flip the right hand to reverse. From here, straighten the right leg. Right toes face towards the left. Left hand to the heart. So you're sending love out of this left hand through this right hand. Feeling a big side body stretch down the right side of the body. Bend your knees. Roll your right hand across the body, across the floor, to the sky, and back to the top of your heart. So 2 hands on the heart. Feeling in. Open and give yourself a hug on the exhale. And then with the toes in and heels apart, come to a forward fold. Hanging out here. Feeling that spaciousness in the back of the heart. Feeling the heaviness and the surrender of the head. Bowing your heart to your head. Look towards your right toes. Turn the right and the left toes towards the front of the mat. Left hand down, right hand to the sky. We're coming to Cleopatra Pose. So both toes towards the right. Bring the right foot down halfway down the mat. And then you sink the hips. And then you lift the hips. So you're really pressing and using your side body. Inhale, exhale, down. Maybe 1 or 2 more times, lift and lower. Beautiful. And the next time you're lifted, press strongly into this left foot. Press strongly through the left hand. See if you can take this right foot up and over to Wild Thing. Behind that left leg. Yes. Raise the hips, raise the heart to the sky. And when you're ready, looking back down at your mat, flipping it over for your flow. Knees or toes, wherever you're working. Whatever your heart desires. Moving back. If you need child's pose, go ahead. Otherwise, straight to down dog when you're ready. No rush. Left leg floats to the sky. Inhale. Left knee to heart. Rounding and doming through the upper back. Pressing away from the earth. Feeling that strength through your upper spine. And then step the left foot through. Come up to high lunge. Bend the back knee, bend that right knee. And explore openness and protectedness. There's a time for external energy and there's time for internal energy. The next time the hands are to the heart, hold them there, drop into the heartbeat, drop into the energy of the heart. Wrists cross, bend the elbows, open up. Turn the wrists out. Body forward, hands back. From here, right arm lifts, bend both knees, twist to the left, reverse, revolve, reverse warrior. And then spin everything open to the right. Toes, hips, arms, right knee bends, left leg straight, Skandasana, come down. Right knee bends, that's it. Left hand to the sky or left hand to the heart, whatever you like. And look at your left toes. This is going to be the front of your warrior two. So you bend your left knee. This back foot turns around. Warrior two, beautiful. Left hand reverses across the ceiling. Straighten the left leg, turn the left toes towards the right. So you're in this side angle shape. So the front toes turn towards the left. Right hand to the heart. And then you bend your knees and then you roll in a big circle across the body, across the earth, and then to the sky, and then back to the heart. Beautiful. From here, toes are in, heels are apart. Find the openness, find that hug, maybe putting the other arm on top if you seem to be favoring one arm. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears, bend the knees, and go down to forward fold. Almost feeling like your hands can massage your shoulder blades, your hands can gently Peel and pull the fascia of the upper back to find release and relief. Head is heavy, head is swaying for 3, 2, 1. Look to the left, the top of the mat. Turn the toes, plant the right hand, turn everything towards the left, so your left knee bends. Right hand to the sky. Ready for that Cleopatra, so toes to the left. Bring the left foot halfway down the mat. Lift the hips. Sinking on the exhale. Lifting on the inhale. Couple more in your own time. And the next time the hips are lifted, stay there. Press strongly into your right foot and your right hand to lift the left knee up. Step the left foot back. Turn the heart up if you can. And then when you're ready, left hand, left foot down, flow it all to Chaturanga. Three breaths in Child's or Anahata, heart opening, before we switch sides. And 3, 2. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts to the sky, inhale. Exhale, right knee bend, step it through to high lunge. Come on up. 1 open and 1 hug. Alternate the arm that's on top. On the 3rd time, hands to heart, feeling in, dropping in. Wrists will cross, elbows bend, lifting up. And as you twirl out the wrist this time, body forward, hands back, but let's lift the left leg, coming to warrior 3. Shooting your fingers out, shooting the crown of the head forward. And as you bend your left knee, step the left foot back. Let's go back to that reverse revolved warrior with the left hand high. That's it. Let's spin everything open towards the left. Toes, hands, fingers, left knee bends, right leg is straight. Right arm to the sky. Let's come to that warrior 2. Right knee bends, take the left toes around. Reverse. Straighten the right toes. Right toes face towards the left. Side angle, pose. Left hand to heart. Right hand across the body, knees bent, across the earth, to the sky, and right hand over heart. From here, toes in, heels apart, open on your inhale, hug on your exhale, come straight down for your forward fold. Look towards the right leg, toes face towards the front, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Coming to that Cleopatra, come toes to the right, right foot halfway down, 1 dip of the hips. As you come up, shoot that right knee high and step it behind to Wild Thing. Now from Wild Thing, I want you to keep the left leg straight, right knee bent, and just bring the hips down to the ground. Sitting yourself down. Okay, left leg straight, right knee bends. This left hand, face it towards the left, and the right hand faces towards the left too. So you're on the outside of this left leg, the other side. Yeah, okay. From here, my right foot is already in squat, so I'm just going to slide this left leg out and find a squat position. Yes, toes out, heels in. And we're going to kick the leg through the arm and foot. So pressure into the right hand, left toe is already facing towards the left, shoot the right leg through. Come back to squat. Yeah, and then switch sides. And then you can have a play. You can either keep the heel on the ground and keep it mellow, Or maybe you lift it and really extend through the whole body. Up to you. Having a go left to right. For 3. For 2. For 1. Okay, next time the left leg is straight, right knee is bent. We're going to take the left hand to face the front of the mat. And then we're going to lift back up into flip dog. Beautiful. Look at the earth. Bring the right knee, right foot, right hand around. Flow it through. Beautiful. Straight back to downward dog when you're ready. We'll move straight into the other side. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. High lunge. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 times, alternating arms. On the 3rd time, hands to heart, stack and feel. Wrists cross over, elbows bend, arch it up. Turn the wrists out, body forward, warrior 3. Lift that right leg, shoot yourself in one long line, an arrow of love. Bend both knees, drop the right foot back. Right arm lifts, revolved, reverse, warrior. Gazes to the left. Spin everything to the right. Right knee bends, left leg is straight. So you're crouching towards the back of the mat and lifting the left arm. Left knee bends, warrior 2 to the front. Come on up. Bring those right toes around, you got it. Reverse. Straighten the left leg, left toes face towards the right. Right hand to the heart, bend your knees. Left hand is across the body to the sky and back to the heart. Beautiful. Opening on the in-breath, closing on the exhale. Give yourself a beautiful holding hug. Toes in, heels out, come on down. Last time in your forward fold. Last time surrendering heart. Surrendering head to heart, allowing the heart to be the guiding force. Turn to your left. Toes and right hand to the ground. Runners lunge, left hand to the sky. Just as a pivot point for Cleopatra, toes to the left. Slide the left foot down, sink the hips once just to get yourself open through that right side body. Inhale, back up, strengthen to the right side body to lift the left knee up. Step the left foot behind, wild thing. Keeping that right leg long, left knee bent, sink the hips to the mat. Beautiful. Looking to your right, take the right fingertips to face the right. Take the left fingertips to face the right and bring yourself to squat. Toes are out, heels are in. And then you're having a play left to right. Maybe you can do a little hop between. Just playing with momentum. And the next time the right leg is straight, stay here. Right fingertips towards the front of the mat. Lift up to wild thing. Ready to chaturanga, left toes, left hand to the ground. Bring it all to earth. Open through the chest. Child's pose. Dropping in. Feeling the strength of your heartbeat. Feeling the health and radiance of the love beating through the body, doing its magic. And when you feel ready, come up, sit on your heels, bring the legs in front, and we'll come to boat pose. You can keep the knees bended, hands to heart, or you can extend your legs up to you. And we're just going to reach back with one hand and return back to center. So we're keeping the heart lifted, but we're rotating using the strength of our core. 4, 3. 4, 2. One more lift. And then hug the knees. Give your whole being a hug. Drop your head in. Feeling nurtured, feeling held, feeling the circle of love radiating out of you and being received by all of you. Plus 3, 2, 1. Let's roll down the back, and we've got some moving bridges when you're ready. Lifting the hips up on the inhale and lowering on the exhale. Hands come back by your side. Allowing the heart to shine and allowing the heart to rest. Next time the hips on the ground, we're going to come to Plow Pose. Option 1, just to bring your legs to the sky and hold here. If you want to go more, you can bring your legs over your head and interlace your arms. So wherever you are, soften through head, neck, and shoulders. Breathing into your back. Breathing into the spaces and places that need the love the most. And if you have your hands interlaced, you can roll back down onto the forearms, bringing the palms to face the ground. And straighten your legs, ready for our fish pose. So we can bend through the elbows, lift through the heart, shine the heart forward. You can even walk the heels forward to get more of an opening through the upper back. For 3, 2, 1, chin to chest. Mindfully roll out. Bend your knees, lift your hips, remove your hands. Roll to one side. Your knees, your heels are stacked, your hands are stacked, and your head is on the earth. Let's feel and caress the arm and feel into the heart as you open into a twist. Exhale, connect the palms again. So every single time your hand touches your body, send some love, send some healing, send some gratitude for always bringing the body back to homeostasis, for always allowing ourselves to be at our healthiest, working towards wholeness. And the next time the left arm is out long and open, we'll stay here, taking the right hand to the knee, or whichever side you're on. So for 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. Stacking the hips, stacking the ankles, shoulders and palms. Head is heavy, and begin to feel through your arm and heart. Mindfully holding through the skin, through the muscles, through the bones, through the cells. Our intentions can run really deep. The body can receive our thoughts, our energy, our intentions. next time the right arm is open, keep it there. Left hand will hold the knee, so whichever side you're on. Breathing into your rib cage, softening shoulders down away from the ears. For 3, for 2, 1. Gently release. Come to your back. Last hug of the knees in towards the chest. And from here, coming to your Shavasana. You have the option to come to normal Shavasana, or if you want to connect with the body, you can bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. As long as the elbows can rest on the earth and you don't have to hold them up. Wherever you are, allowing the love from your heart center to radiate out to every cell, to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your fingers, to the tips of your hair. Feeling the strength of your heart, feeling the strength of your compassion. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out completely. Continue to do this as you connect with the universal breath, the divine flow that sustains us. Know that you are loved. Breathe in that love and breathe out your own love to share with the world. continue to breathe love in and out to sustain your wellness. Take your consciousness through the body and direct your breath to remove any stress and to boost your energy. Remain in balance so that you can give your unique gifts to the world. Breathe the love in and out whenever you need to find calm and sustenance. Choose health, peace, whatever it is that you want, and breathe it deeply into your being. Feeling love in the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. Moving your head lovingly left to right, and allow yourself to move compassionately onto your side, whatever that movement looks and feels like. And taking a couple of moments to really receive and fully feel universal love, self-love. When you're ready, rolling up to a comfortable seated position, hands in prayer. Taking the palms to the forehead, with a gentle reminder to allow the thoughts to be open, to be honest, and to be loving. Palms to the lips, allowing words to be clear, to be compassionate, and to be loving. Hands into heart center, feeling into that unconditional love, eternal joy within, knowing and feeling the seed of love is deep within us, and we can share freely whenever we like, and also receive fully whenever we need. Thank you so much for joining in practice. Namaste.